Let's cross back to the county of Kirinyaga now, where the president, as we have reported earlier, Uhuru Kenyatta, opened the devolution conference today with a warning to governors that his anti-corruption war is soon headed to the counties and that nobody should ethnicize or politicize the renewed fight. 18 political reporter Moremi Mwangi has been anchoring our coverage from Kirinyaga, and he reports that Kenyatta made the warning. Even as governors appear to lament, they are yet to be briefed on the scope of their role in helping the president implement the Big Four agenda.
As His Excellency, the President has launched.
Persuading President Uhuru Kenyatta to finally rope them into the implementation of what has now famously come to be known as the Jubilee Big Four might have been atop governor's wish list when the Council of Governors picked the head of state as the special guest to officially launch this year's devolution conference. But the president, it appears, had a warning to anyone who cared to listen about his renewed counter-graft war.
Hii mambo ya kila mtu kila siku unaongea. Niliona mwingine akisema sijui nimeiba mali ya nani. Mimi namwambia wewe tembea hapa Karura Forest hapa. Ofisi ziko hapo. Kwenda useme Uhuru kile ameiba. Shida iko wapi jamani? What is the problem?
The president's remarks come in the wake of a fierce war of words, which has threatened to tear the ruling party apart over what a section of Jubilee legislators claim to be a scheme to weaponize the counter-graft war against presumed allies of Deputy President William Ruto, while concealing alleged graft by persons presumed to be closely connected to the deep state.
Hata ukija uambiwe umefanya makosa, si utapata nafasi ya kujitetea? Au ni namna gani wenzangu? Na kama bado unaendelea kuambiwa ya kwamba bado umefanya makosa, si uende utafute wakili ndio uende kotini ndio usimame mbele ya koti useme huyu amesema nimeiba, lakini mimi na wakili wangu hii ndio ushahidi wangu. If our independent institutions are waiting for political goodwill, are waiting for directions from politicians, are waiting for the opportunity for politics to be at the center stage of investigation and prosecution, if the judiciary is waiting for politicians to act independently and decisively on matters corruption, then as a nation we are doomed. At this stage, where corruption has become a cancer, I honestly believe that fight against corruption is not going to go on without naming names.
The devolution conference this year was themed on Kenyatta's 4 agenda items: manufacturing, food security, universal health coverage, and affordable housing. But on this, Council of Governors Chair and Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya says the national government is yet to inform counties on the scope of their involvement. A statement which analysts argue could be a tongue-in-cheek demand for more funds from the national government.
Some questions remain unanswered. Does every county government really understand what this development blueprint is all about? What is the expected level of involvement of counties in the Big Four agenda?
It is important for us to think outside the box, to find innovative ways, and to sit down together and find a mechanism of baking a bigger cake so that we can all have more.
We have already been able to customize the 4 pillars in Nyandarua County. The budget comes to 80 billion shillings. If I get 80 billion shillings with very clear tangibles that you must do this, I can feed this nation. I can feed this country on potatoes, on vegetables.
People do not need to panic.
The conference continues on Wednesday with a panel session to deliberate on how to strengthen county systems to promote transparency and accountability in service delivery, and another session on how to advance the ongoing national discourse on constitutional change within the context of devolution. Moremi Mwangi, KTN News, Kutus, Kirinyaga.